Hey, how you doing? Alright, so we're going to work on the camera tonight and see if we can get it in a good spot. So we're going to give it a try. How you doing tonight? Alright. So y'all ready to make the kit? I am ready. Hello. Alright, so tonight, if you see that my camera is too far, let me know and I'm going to move it closer. Hi. Okay. So we're doing the kit tonight with this. Isn't this really pretty? I love this mesh. So y'all doing okay tonight? Okay, so I'm going to stick it on my roller here. There we go. And this is the frame. So can y'all see me okay? So I have everything cut up. Well, almost everything. You want me to move it closer? Okay. Hold on, I'm going to move it closer. Let me just get my stuff out here. Alright, here we go. And then I can zoom in a little bit. That ought to do it. I moved it up a little so that you can see a little bit higher. Thank you. So let's see if you can see my table better. Is that better? Oh, Bella. Come here, girl. Bella. Come here, baby. She's sitting at the stairs. That good? Is that better than yesterday or Monday? Sunday. Y'all, I'm going to get it right in a second. Seriously. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. There she is. There's the baby. How are you, sweet girl? All right. So we are doing the kit that was in my shop. So this is the one I'm going to be doing. The other one was the Merry Christmas, but it was like red and it had little white dots on it. So it was cute too. So see, isn't that cute? It has this little like plaid border on it. And then these are the ribbons. So it was the polka dots. Love polka dots. With the little Christmas tree. Seeing that matches so good. And then the red, green, and white. So we have to put these together. And the Merry Christmas. So those are our ribbons that we're going to use. And I cut 9 of each one at 14 inches. Yeah. She's a good girl. And it came with these. Aren't these adorable? I love these things. I have a whole bunch of these I got from Sims this year. All kinds of different little embellishment picks. So, oh. Too, you should check them out. See Allie Chuck Adventures? That's them. You okay, baby? Ellie's had a little bit of a stomach ache today. So. Nikki says hello to Bella. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to open all our ties on the bottom. And we're going to use this 21 inch as a poof. And then we have our 10 inch right here. And I cut those at 20 inches. We're going to use those as a ruffle. So we'll open all these up so we don't have to do it while we're working. Don't y'all love that sign? I love it. We love it, don't we, Bella? So can y'all see me okay? Just want to make sure I don't have to turn on my light. My other light. Oh wait, I need to go back down to the bottom so I can see. Ah! There we go. Alright. Hi Debbie from California. Okay, so we're just going to scrunch it up at the end like this. Just like that. We're going to put it right before a tie. And then we're going to zip tie it down. And it's just because the zip tie will hold it on a lot better. So. Okay, so I have to ask y'all. You see this frame? It's green tinsel. And I'm going to tell you what's funny. You know, some people are green color blind. My dad swears that this is silver. That kills me. Okay, so I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, but it's 10 inches, okay? So you can either count like I do or you can measure it out. If you're having trouble with your poofs, I would suggest that you measure it so that you get kind of a consistent amount, and that helps a lot. The other thing is to keep the two ends tucked under. That also helps. Does it look gold there? That's funny. It is actually green. It's the green glitter. But it's really funny how some people see one color and some people see another. Ooh, you have this mesh? Well, here you go. You already have half of it together then. Because it's easy to find the red. It looks gold. That's so funny to me. Yeah. It is actually green. But maybe, you know, it could be that on the screen it also looks a little bit more gold. Yeah, see, it definitely is green. But it's funny because people have different tones of color blindness. They might see one color or another. It's like those funny things on Facebook where they say, what color do you see? And some people see one color and some people see another color. That's so funny to me. My husband thinks those are hilarious. He's always bringing them in here when he finds one of those. And then we all have to look at it. And the funny thing is that Ross and I always see the same color, and Carson and John always see the same color. I just think that's so funny. So, yeah, it is lime green. It sure is. Okay. So, there we go. So we're back to the beginning. So since we tied it down before the tie, when we tie it now, you won't be able to see where we started. So that's what I like. There we go. See, this is a thicker, well, it's kind of thinner, but it's stiffer, so it poofs up pretty well. So now we're going to open the ties on the top, just so we don't have to do that while we're going around. Yes, 10-inch poofs. Okay. So I'm going to take this piece from the bottom and go to the top and tie it down. Just like that. Trim that off. Alright. So we did it in front of a tie just like we did on the bottom. Then we're going to do the same thing. So 10-inch poofs. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. What is it, Bella? You okay? Hey, baby girl. I'll tell you what's so funny. Ross absolutely adores Bella so much. And when we go out, like today, I took the boys to Smash Burger. And the whole way there, he talked about how much Bella was missing him. And the whole way back, he was talking about how excited he was to see Bella. It aggravates Carson to death. It's so funny. They both love her. But, aw, I know, she is the sweetest baby. She is with me all the time. And next week I am going to be going to the convention in Collinsville, Illinois, and I guarantee you she is not going to be a happy camper. Which I'll miss her too. Yeah, turn your phone sideways. It will make it much bigger. Because boy, that picture on a phone sure is small, isn't it? Okay, we're about back to the beginning. So, pull this out. We're going to do our last one. And we're going to tie it where we started. Right there. So is it a little better being a little bit higher up so you can see my hands a little better? It looks to me like it is. I think I just had the camera down too low on Sunday. They're doing pretty well in school. We had some technology problems today. We're starting to get the rain from the storm, and boy, internet was not good. Alright, so I'm going to take this little piece, I'm going to flip it over, pull it to the back, and just tie it to the frame with a zip tie. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like them. I sure like doing them. I can't tell y'all how much therapy this stuff has provided me. Okay, so we got the basic part done. See how nice and full that is? So if you made 12-inch poofs, it would be even a little bit fuller. So you could either do 10-inch or 12-inch. There is enough on a roll to do either one. So, I'm not having any buffering at all. Aw. Susan, are you having trouble? Okay, so we're going to do the ruffles next. But I did leave a couple to cut. So let's put it on my mesh holder. Now I'm not going to run it through the bottom, just to save time. Okay, so I cut it every 20 inches. What is it, Bella? Okay. So this is our last one. So I cut every piece so you can see what's left. Pretty much nothing. That's okay. That's what we should have. Alright. So now I'm just going to take these, all 20 inches. I'm going to lay it flat, and I'm just going to run my hands right at the center. So if you have trouble, use 2 hands. The ones at the very end are a little bit more difficult just because they like to curl. So now I'm just going to take this. Whoop. I'm going to put it down and just tie it down. You can untie it and put it down, or you could just put it down. It really is either way. And it depends on how big your ties are. If you have really big ties, don't open it. Just put it down. Yep, 10 by 20. Okay. You're just going right up the center. And remember, if you have some fraying, just kind of tuck it in at the ends. Whoop. I grabbed my Pouf instead of my ruffle instead of my tie. You see, you can still see some mesh. And if you wanted it even fuller, you could do 30 inch, but you'd have to have more than one roll. Hey there, how are you? Okay. Okay, seriously, how can a dog that size take up half a couch? Look at her, she spreads her whole body out. And she likes lots of blankets. If you're ever wondering why I have so many blankets on this couch back here, it's because little Miss Thing here likes them. Yep, there are 18 Poufs and there are 18 Ruffles. So if you didn't get my kit, you could actually alternate green and red with a mesh like this. Or you could just do one color, like we did. I like doing the red because this one seems like the green is more obvious than the red. So. Awesome! So how did you do at the craft fair? You can buy my kits on my Etsy shop, and there is a link in the description. Oh, I have to tell y'all. I started a Wreath Design Wreath of the Month group, and it's called Design with Hardworking Mom, Wreath Therapy on Steroids. Haha! I thought that was funny. I'm sorry. I think I was tired when I set the name, but I thought it was kind of funny. So, I had said I wasn't going to do that, but I went to help Julie Smacco at a wreath event she had, and I had such a great time helping the people that were there that I thought to myself, you know, I really want to do this. So I decided to go ahead and do it. How are you? So it's $15 a month. And there is a link in the description if you're interested. I'll still be doing these, but it'll be more like more one-on-one in the group. So you can ask me questions and have me look at your projects, and we're going to talk about Etsy and doing Facebook Lives and having a YouTube channel, stuff like that. 53 items sold? Wow. That is amazing. You go, girl. That's amazing. Congratulations. How many days was it? Oh, I'm so glad. Are you having trouble finding supplies over there? I've heard a couple people say that it can be kind of hard to find supplies. That just makes you more creative though, right? So, I love making them. This is my therapy. This is the thing I like to do. And I like to teach it. So, it's like two of my passions together. I like that. And I like that I get to meet so many awesome people. Hi. I'm glad you caught me live. Yeah, but we're doing our first project on Friday, and I'm so excited. I have so many ideas. I'm just so excited. I can't stand myself. And if y'all are going, if any of y'all are going to the Crafters Convention next week in Collinsville, I'm one of the Soul Sisters, if you've heard that. And we are having a pajama party on Friday night. So if you're coming, you have to come to that. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to do it down in the lobby. So you can just wear whatever comfortable pajamas you have. So we're pretty excited about that. And just getting to see everybody and, you know, that's always fun. Thank you. I wish we could go to Wednesday church. My husband gets home too late. I miss that. We used to do that when I was a child. So. Okay. Yeah, the other one sold out, but the next one, I'm super excited about the next one. The next one's going to be the ice skates. I'm going to do that one when I get back from the conference. I've been looking forward to that one since I did one last year. Although I didn't do a kit last year, I just did one. Thank you. Thank you for liking. Oh, these are Perfect Tails, and they're made by the Soul Sisters. They come painted in the Soul Sister colors, so you can either get purple, orange, turquoise, green, pink, and I think if you want a different color, they'll do that too. But it's actually in Burlap Boutique. It's in her shop. And they come in 3 sizes. I haven't seen Hot Mesh Mom's, but I do know she's making some of those rails now. Last time I talked to her, she was just setting up to do those. Yes, I know. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Yeah, so when we went to New Orleans to see Damon, Melissa gave all of us one of these, and people liked them, so she put them in her shop. It's really pretty great because you can put like just keep going around and around like this. And then, of course, that's one whole tail. So, and I never could do using the spool holder. I'm sorry, but maybe I'm just not coordinated enough, but I just couldn't get that to work for me. So, I used my cardboard. You know how I love my cardboard. And I was happy with my cardboard. And I tried doing cardboard like this long, but it just didn't work very well. So I just stuck with my half cardboard. But when she gave me these, I can use these. I don't have any problem with it, so they work great for me. It's one of those tools that is just time saving, you know. I'll be listing the kit for the skates as soon as I get back from Collinsville. So I go next Tuesday to Collinsville, and then I'll be back on Sunday, which really will be Monday. But they are so cute. I don't think I haven't. Do I have any out here? Let me see. I thought I had a pair sitting here, but I must not have. No. I don't know where I set them. I'll have to post a picture of them later. They're so cute. They're white, and they have this little silver piece at the bottom for the skate, and then the top is actually open, so you could actually put something really cute in the top, and it has the little fur around the edge. They're so cute, and they're kind of like sparkly. I love them. So I loved them so much, I ordered them and had to wait 4 months for them to come in. But I was happy when they came. Oh. My tie got in the... Let's fix that. Well, I thought I fixed it. My tie got tied down with the edge. Okay. So we got it out. Okay. So we got the basic part done. Yeah, did you like my shopping spree in Carolina Pottery? I mean, I was so bad. Oh my gosh, I was so bad. But you know what? When you're there and you're there for like an hour and a half or something, you're there way too long, and then you find like 500 things you want. Yeah, Hot Mesh Mom is now selling the rails. You know how you can get like a letter with a rail on the bottom? Those are awesome. So she's selling those now. Okay, so let's put these two together and these two together. So I just run them together like this. And then we'll put them let's move these. Alright, and then we can put them on. And it doesn't really matter which one goes first because you're going to see both anyways. I like to do this before I start them just because, I don't know, it seems easier to me. Whoops, I have one extra of that. Alright, so now we got those. So we'll just take it, fold it in half, pinch it in the middle, and just kind of bend those ends. Then we'll just take it, go to a tie it down 3 times. Get it in there nice and tight. And then you just pull them out. There we go. And these are nice ribbons, so they fold nice. The nicer ribbons fold nice and just kind of stay in place. And some of those other ribbons can be kind of difficult. But you can always just manhandle them. It's such a funny expression, isn't it? There we go. So if you pull them out front like this, then it won't interfere with your ruffle, because that ruffle can get in the way. Hello, how are you? Okay. So, oh, I got it too close to my mesh. Yeah, see, it's not buffering here. I'd try just refreshing your page and see if that fixes it. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to get all the colors in, but I wanted to get some white in here so that it would stand out. Because there's a lot of red and green. Sticking. You know what? Just pull on them a little bit more. Don't be afraid they're going to fall apart, because they're not. Unless you have Dollar Tree ribbon, and then you kind of have to be a little bit gentle with it. But otherwise, just pull on it. Just pull until it goes where you want it to go. That's what you have to do. With ribbon, you have to just really yank on it. And if you tie it in there tight, it shouldn't be a problem. So. Oh yes, don't forget, we have the giveaway going on. And just so you know, if you ever watch any of my lives from Facebook on here, and I ever say something like, put win in the comments, it won't work on YouTube. You just have to follow the links that are in the description. So, just wanted to kind of let you know that, so you don't wonder why nothing happened. It's because it won't work on YouTube, unfortunately. But we have the description for that, so we just use that. There's always lots of links in my descriptions, and there's always a supply list in my descriptions. And Miss Mari, who is thebomb.com, always helps and gets little links to everything. So when y'all enjoy those links, it's because Mari went and found them. She's pretty amazing. And she puts up with me. Okay. I know, I saw that. Can you believe it? Although, honestly, I'm kind of okay with that, because I am over the heat. I mean, it's October. I'm tired of it being hot. So maybe it'll be nice to be somewhere where it's cooler for a few days. I hear there's a good wholesaler up there I think we're going to be visiting. So I'm kind of excited about that too. Although last thing I need to do is go spend a whole bunch more money. Yes, she is awesome sauce. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to move to the top. So our sign is really large. You see that? So it's pretty much going to take up the entire center. So with that in mind, I am going to go ahead and take the ties to the back. So I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to move them to the back like this. Because when I put the sign on, if I crisscrossed them, I would have to move them anyways because they would all get stuck under the sign. So, how did I get into making wreaths? Well, my sister is like 12 years older than me, and she used to make wreaths. She made everything, let me just tell you. And I idolized her. So when she made something, I had to make it. So when she made wreaths, I had to make them. And that's how I got started. And that was about maybe 20 years ago, maybe longer. But she even made like macrame. So she made macrame, I made macrame. She did cross stitch, I did cross stitch. Isn't that funny? But I loved it so much that I thought, I'm going to keep doing this. And then when I found, hey baby, don't hit the camera. You gave me a heart attack.
I came in with my cookie, I didn't know the camera was there.
Yeah, it's because remember Bella knocked it over.
Oh. Wow, Bella.
Yeah, so, what was I saying? I was talking about my sister. So, when I found Deco Mesh, then I really fell in love with it. Because before that, I was just doing grapevines. And my boys love YouTube, so that's how I ended up on YouTube. Because I was just looking for an outlet to relieve my stress. I had a really stressful job, and this really helped. I know, isn't that funny? You want to do macrame? You know what? You can find books on it in Hobby Lobby. You could probably find a video. I know. Can you believe how tall he's getting? I'm telling you. And his voice. Did you notice his voice is so different? Yeah. It's like happened all overnight. Lord. Those hormones are just a-going. Okay. I checked YouTube. I bet there's a video on how to do macrame on YouTube. Oh, it looks like we're going to be some short. Oh, that's right. I left a couple to cut. Okay, we'll do that. It's lots of fun, though. I do love it. And my mom loves to decorate for holidays, so it just works out really well. So I make wreaths and centerpieces and whatever, and she decorates with them, so it's a win-win. Makes her happy, it makes me happy. Although she doesn't really like it when I have my stuff all over the place. I feel bad about that, but it's kind of hard not to when you make way more than you have wall space. Okay, so we're going to cut one of these. So this is 14 inches. So now I can just fold it over and cut at an angle to get my nice little detail. This will be our last one. You did macrame too? See, I'm telling you. We had hanging plant things everywhere. It's so funny. I've done a lot of different crafts in my life. I have done lots of different, including the Mod Podge. I've done that. I've done baskets with that stuff. It's all fun. It's all fun. Alright. So let's get our sign on. Isn't this awesome? So now you can see it with all the ribbon on. You see how much fuller it looks? Okay. So this sign came with 2 holes punched already. And this is a very thick sign. I don't know if I'll be able to punch another hole. We may have to just use the 2. We'll try and see. Sometimes you can. I didn't think so. This thing is very thick. I might, if I can do it from both ends. Ha-ha! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bella. I'm sorry. It's okay. I won't do it again. Come on. Come on. We can do it with 3. Come on, baby. Come on. I won't do it again, I promise. Come on. Come on. Quit scratching. Come on, baby. Just scratching. So this one has green on it, so I'm just going to use some of my green little wires because it'll blend with this sign. Come on, girl. So this is 24 gauge wire. Come on, baby. Come on. She really, 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 really does not like it when I make loud noise. Isn't that funny? Okay, so this is actually 18 inches long, okay? So you could also use wire from a paddle. Where's my paddle? Here we go. So I always have some of this on hand. This is the silver, and it's like a 26 gauge, so no, I take that back. It's an 18 gauge, so the lower you go, the thinner it is. Okay, so a lot of times I use that. Let's see. But this time we're going to use the green. So I'm just tying it down so it won't come loose later. It'll be a little bit obvious, but we'll just kind of put a little ribbon in front of that. Sometimes I'll use heavy signs, but you really have to have a nice, a really nice full wreath in order to do that. Okay, so I'll just take these wires and separate them and go right, I'll find an in-between place and just go right around the frame. So you see why I pulled all of the ribbons to the back, because it's going to automatically go right over kind of where the ribbons are. So I tie this right around the frame. If you can't get to the frame, just push right down through your mesh and it will work fine. So sometimes you don't have a place you can put it through, so you can push it right down through your mesh and it won't cause any problems. And you definitely want to pull your ruffles out if you can. So just go right through there. kind of buzzed there for a second. Okay. So we're having a lot of rain and stuff here because of the hurricane. So if it pops off for a second, it'll come right back on. It's just the it's the storm. Okay. Alright, there we go. So we got our sign down. I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare. And then you just want to kind of move your ribbons again to make sure you can still see them and they didn't get squashed. I kind of like this when you have a sign that's in the middle that's big like this, because it's almost like the ribbons are coming out of the sign. I just think that's kind of cool. It's different. So what do y'all think? Do y'all like bigger signs or smaller signs? I kind of like both, but sometimes I like bigger ones and sometimes I like smaller ones. But you just have to move them around, get them pulled back out. There we go. Do you see how that looks? Isn't that cute? See how nice and full it is? So there's several things you could do with the extra ribbon. So there's extra ribbon left. See, there's quite a bit of extra left. So there's, of course, like a half a roll of this. But you can, so if you see like you have way too much red in one part, you could take some of this and cut like, oh, let's see, like maybe 14 inches. No, let's do like 16. Whoop. Okay. Alright. You can just make a little tiny little bow like this. And anywhere you see that looks like it has a little bit too much red, you can just, so right here, you see where we have our little tie? Well, let's just put this little sucker right here. And it's going to cover that up. Ta-da! See, like that. And see how it kind of breaks that up? So we have one here. When you're doing things like this, you either want to do like this or you want to do a triangle. It's kind of up to what you like. But you either want to balance it with a triangle or kind of the opposite side. So we're going to do the opposite side because we have a little thing to cover down here too. Yes, it is the Pouf method. Okay. So then when I pull this out, it just nicely and neatly covers that little wire. Works for me. And it kind of breaks that up. So you could also just make simple ties. Like this. And put those in. So we'll just use what we have left. Put this in. I'm going to open this up a little bit. There we go. Where's the other part? Oh, there it is. So we didn't really have enough to do a tail, but that's okay. You don't really need it. There we go. See, that looks cute. You could do one with this one. So we're doing like there. So just make your little loops. So this is like about 3 inches. So where do we put that one? We'll put that one there. So let's put it over here. Right here. Well, let's untie this a little. Had to flip it around because I had it upside down. There we go. See, and then it kind of looks like it's a little bow. Isn't that cute? I like to do that. Okay. Then we have, oh, here they are. So the kit also had these. Oh, I don't even have my glue gun on. Y'all, I'm so bad about that. So these all came on one pick. So I'm just going to cut them off like that. So you could either put them up top, you know, like this. So this would be good to do the triangle, right? So we could do like one here, and one here. So you could either do it that way. See, can you see them? Or you could do it on the bottom. So it really just depends on what you like. And then if you decide you want to add more to it, let's see, where are my little white balls? Oh, I think they're back here. Are they back here? Yeah, here we go. I thought so. Ugh. So something like this would be an excellent addition. So see, you could take something like this and just cut the pieces off. And you see how great that pops out because it's the white. See, you can do something like this. You see how that pops out so well because it's all white? See, this turned out really nice. This is so nice and full. This is why I like to do Pouf with Ruffles, because it really comes out so nice and full. And people really like full wreaths. Not everybody likes them, but most people do. So, simple's good too though. But you see now how you can quickly cover like a little place where you attached your sign. You could use these to cover them. See, like this. All right, we did it. We got it done. Thank you. So if you got one of these kits, please, please, please send me a picture so I can see. Or come and post it on the Everyday Craft Dreamers on Facebook, because we'd love to see projects over there. They're just so much fun. Yeah, I always do that. So I have a storage unit, and so when the seasons change, like, you know, we just got through spring and summer, so I had to take all the spring and summer stuff over there and bring back my fall and Christmas. And I always find things because at the end of the year I'll buy stuff. And then I'll forget that I got them at the end of the season, and then I go over to my storage unit and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. It's fun. It's like going shopping again. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. You can either send it to me, or you can put it on my Facebook page, or you can go to Everyday Craft Dreamers on Facebook. It's a free group, and we all share our love of crafts over there. It doesn't have to be a wreath either. It can be whatever. Macrame. It could be macrame, or cross stitch, or quilting. Those are all crafts. Right? Because usually crafters don't like just one thing. Usually we like many things. I am going to the Crafters Convention in Collinsville, Illinois. All the kits are gone, but I will be coming out with a new one very soon. In probably like a week and a half or so. It's, we're staying at the Doubletree, so from what I understand, it's a conference center that's like right across the street from there. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, I think this is the one you got, isn't it, Donna? Yeah, you are. You're like 5 minutes away. Okay, so on Friday night in the Doubletree, we're doing a pajama party, the Soul Sisters and I. Why don't you just come over there on Friday night and come hang out with us? So if y'all live anywhere near Collinsville, even if you're not going to the conference, just come over there on Friday night and y'all can hang out with us because we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have like pizza and I don't know what else. But it's going to be fun. So if you're near there, come over and see me. I would love to meet y'all. That's the most fun for me. And one of these times, I'm dragging Miss Mari with me. I'm hoping I'm going to drag her with me to the Wreath Makers Live, which is in August next year. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you all for coming and hanging out with me and being as wonderful as you always are. Because you know what? I was having kind of a cruddy day, and just coming on here and hanging out with y'all always makes it so much better. So, I just appreciate that so much. Thank you. I know. Well, I mean, this one is going to be different because it has more than just wreaths, but I think it'll be fun anyways. I get to see my friends, and that's the best part to me. Thank you. All right, well, y'all have a wonderful evening, and don't forget, I am starting a wreath group. So if you're interested in learning about that, just follow the link. And, or did I put up the link? It's on my website, hardworkingmom.com, and is under the shop, and it is called Wreath Therapy on Steroids. So I just thought it'd be fun. So we're going to have a lot of fun in there. If you go to my Etsy shop and you click on favorite, if you favorite my shop, then it will send you notifications when I add new things to my shop. Also, we always announce them in the community here. So if you are subscribed and you have clicked the little bell icon, then we'll always post on YouTube when we're getting ready to list a kit. And that way everybody knows before we list them, because they go really fast. Because I don't list a whole lot, because I want to do several different ones. Because some people like some things and some people like other things. So, all right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. And I will see y'all Sunday. So have a wonderful rest of your week, and if you're anywhere near the hurricane, please be safe, and we'll be praying for you. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. All right, I will see y'all in a few days. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you come see me next week if you're anywhere near Collinsville, okay? All right. I will see y'all later. Bye. Bella, say bye. Bella says bye.